programs. We can even create games. We can create any interactive interface. And what is a language? What is a coding language? Like we guys are having a language, the same way there exists a coding language that helps the computer to make the things understand what we want it to do. For example, if I am going to code on this platform right now, so I want this particular object to do something, obviously. So I want this particular object to reach till this object. Okay. So this is something I wanted. Okay. So if I want this, I have to tell it to computer. So using certain language, I have to tell it to computer. Like I'm communicating with you in English in the same manner, I have to communicate to computer. Okay. So what should happen? I'll be explaining you that. But first of all, this is an interface where your object is going to work live. Okay, whatever you are going to code it out here, and after that, if you will run it, okay, if you're going to run the program, so this is a run option. So what will happen? You have a block, a code here, you have an object here, that is your, what should I say, that should be your hero. It's a hero and it's the goal you have to achieve, for example. And this is the task you have to perform. You have to take certain steps. Okay. So I will be showing you how it's gonna work. We are just going to work with this and every option that is going to come over there. And what will be there? It will appear over here, whatever you want it to do. So Abhi, then I have to run the program. Okay. Now here see, if I want to increase the speed of my character, I can do it using this. See, it's bouncing fast. It's bouncing slow. This will zoom in. This will zoom out. So that's what my interface is all about. Then comes the menu. Okay. So this is the menu. So you have certain levels over here. See, we are on level 1 since this is our first class. Then we will be moving like this, like this, like this, like this to level 10. Then I have another level to go on, and so on and so on. And we will repeat these. We'll go through these levels one by one. We'll cover the levels, whatever we want, like 8 levels we can complete today or more than that. That's completely up to us. Okay, so let's see the time since we have started quite late. So that is what it is. Then comes operation instruction. That means in that particular level, what you're going to do. So this is something you're going to do. You receive 1 star, like you need to get all the 3 stars are there. You need to reach for the stars. Okay, so what are these stars for? Okay, you can read the instructions from here. You can just see how can you skip the levels up, how can you reach for the stars. So this is present over here. Python and math tool. So we have come across Python. There are different functions that are present in Python that we had we had created different programs. Okay, so now we are practicing for the same. So now it will be telling you what you have to do. You need to perform certain steps. So you can read it out over here. According to the order of building blocks are executed from top to bottom. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be sharing everything with you. Don't worry, I'm just explaining the interface right now. So don't worry about it. Okay, I'll be showing you. You're not going to receive the blocks. We work on functions in Python. So this is just to make you understand. Okay, so how those functions will appear, I'll let you know how those will appear. Okay, now there comes background story. What is the background story of this? So you can just check out the video. How can you perform on it? Okay, so Abhi, what we will be doing, we'll be starting with this. How can I program for this particular object to reach this place? Okay, so we will go one by one with our functions. Let's start with it. Give me 2 minutes. So, okay, here we are. So this is my character called Dev. Its name is Dev. Okay, I'm clicking on it. So that character will appear over here. Okay. Now what does Dev have to do? It have to take steps. So I have an option of steps over here. I'll click on it. It's saying steps. Okay. That function did appear, whatever it is of step right now. Then what, how many steps it needs to take? Like it needs to take how many steps? So just count it over here. 1, 2, 3. On reaching this, see its coordinate is x8, y12. The coordinate of the object is x11, y12. So we are on x. The x-axis is changing. It's 8. It's 11. So 3 units to be moved. So I'll be writing 3 inside it. Since we do write the parameter inside the function. So here I am. So after this is to be done right now in this program. After this, I will be clicking on run. Okay, so I have covered up. Okay, I have covered this up. So for going further, I can click on this. For going back, I can click on this. So I will reach on another level. Now, this is something I had done for a successful level to take place, like a successful task had been performed. But if my task isn't successful, if my task isn't worthy, like if I had done one thing, I had clicked on it, I have to move how many steps now? It's on 12, it's on x11, y12, it's on x6. So how many steps need to be moved? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 steps need to be moved. I'll be clicking over here. But I'm just writing 4 steps. Okay. I'm just writing 4 steps to be done. So I am just clicking on run. Just give me a moment. Here we are. So it gave an error. Okay. It gave So Dev has not yet collected all the energy boosts. It is saying it's not connecting all the energy boosts. What will we do with X and Y? Okay, so there is nothing for X and Y. Let me show you. Ki abhi Dev has not collected anything, so it will say this. So it has skipped the level. It has gone back. So abhi what I'm doing is I have to click on menu. I have to go to level 2 in order to complete it because that has not been completed. Abhi, you're saying to me what I have to do with X and Y. You all know X and Y are coordinates. One is a horizontal one and one is vertical one. So it's just to tell you where it lies in my plane. So it is on the x-axis, that is 11 in number. It is on the x-axis, that is 6 in number. Okay, so it is at a distance of 11 minus 6 if you want to calculate. But if you want to count, you can go it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this way. So this is something you are going to do with this right now in few levels. Then we will be moving on further how we will be doing it. Now I'll be doing the same thing. In order to perform the action on wave, I'll click on wave. I'll click on step. Now I need to move 5 steps ahead. Now I will run. And here you are. You have completed all the 3 stars. Like you had performed it right. So you can click over here and move further. Now you are on another, another level. That is level 3. I hope you are doing along with me. Or should I stop for a while to you to complete? So I'm just stopping for 5 minutes so that you guys can complete and follow the instructions. Just 5 minutes. Then I'll begin with level 3. Okay, start learning option isn't present over there. It should be there only. Just check it out once. Just try to re-log in into that particular account and then try it out. Okay, great if you are done. So I'm just waiting for others to complete it. Just wait for 2 more minutes, then we'll start with this level. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with the things again. So now I have to complete, like I have to just put on 3 of my pressure, I should say them, or my goals, or my objects, or my items. So this is item 1. So this is item 0. It is at index 0. It is item 1. It is item 2. Enough. So that what we had learned. It has how the things are stored in computer. It did start with the address 0, then proceeds. So it is at address 0, it is at address 1, it is at address 2. Now I have 3 items over here. Okay, so I'll be coming downwards. Don't start with the comment. As you all know, if you are starting with the comment, they will not be counted in the program. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to click on this again, same manner. So this could be a thing to notice out. Should I just use one step in order to collect one item? Should I use one by one by one? Should I use one step? Then I do follow the second step, then the third step. But this is not something to be done. What you should do is you have to go along together. Like if you're having the treasure till here or the item still here, so what you have to do, you have to take the steps till the item is finished. So you have a step, it's over here, it's 3, like you need to cover 3 blocks in. So you are going to take 3 steps. So it should be done in continuation. Otherwise, you'll face issue. It will say the goal has not been completed. Okay. Now click on play and here you are. Now there is one thing. Now you have seen this, the difficulty leveling had increased. So what has actually happened? It has came over here is turn left and right. So my, what is it? Where is it facing? It is facing towards this side. Okay. It is facing towards, see, it is X direction. It will be minus X direction. Okay. So it is facing towards left side, like it's facing towards this way. So it need to turn towards this side in order to take this item, right? So what I have to do, I have to click on dev. I have to ask it, you have to turn left. So it need to turn left, I guess. It need to turn towards left. So turning towards left need not to have any parameter 1, 2, 3. So let's move again downwards. Now I need to have another option. I have to click on dev again. Now I have to make it move steps. How many steps? 4 steps. Let's see. Let's run whether it will be successful or not. And here it is. So if you would have done dot right, so what would have happened? it will turn towards that side. Like it will not come over there. It would have turned towards opposite side and you will not be able to reach your goal. Okay. Now it's saying, see, there is things in the comments itself. See, similar to the dev turn left block, the dev turn right block can make dev turn 90 degrees towards right. So I have to do the same thing. I have to click on dev. I have to ask it to turn towards right. I have to click on dev again since I need to make it move 10 steps ahead. I will be giving 4 steps. Sorry, you have to move it 4 steps ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's run the program. This level also has been completed. So this is the way you can make it turn left and right. Okay. So what you have to do right now is, so first of all, complete that particular goals. Just I'm giving you 2 to 3 more minutes. Just complete those goals. Then I'll be starting with this one portion. Which X1 option? Can you explain it? X1 option. Okay, this one option I have already told you. You can increase the speed of your character using this. See, it started bouncing fast. So this is because this is the reason this is present. See, practice makes a person perfect, obviously. You know? So you just try out with unit 1 again, just try to revise it, then try to move to unit 2. See, only one time practice isn't that well, okay? So you need to move on to the same. So just revise it out, then move on to unit 2. So now let's start with this particular thing. So what is it saying? Put multiple blocks together and they will execute from top to bottom. Control dev with the blocks and collect all the items. So I need to collect this item. So what I have to do? So now there is a, like this is quite interesting. It will move further. It need to turn towards left or right. It should turn towards right. It should move few steps ahead again. Okay. So first of all, I have to click on dev. I have to take certain steps and those are 4 in number. Then I'll be clicking on see, it will move till here. Then I have to follow one more thing, and that is the turning it towards left. Then 3 steps ahead. Dev click again. Steps again. How many? 3. So should I run now? Here we are. Just run, turn, yeah, and it grabbed it. So you need to judge the direction where you have to move. Let's move now. So previously it was turned where? Turn left. Now it will be turned left again, or turn right. It will be turned right. So again, I have to move 4 steps. No, we cannot write all the commands in one line. Dev. Then I'll be taking certain steps. Those are 3 in number. So as if you have learned Python, since you're preparing for the hackathon, so the thing is, in Python, we have certain syntaxes to be followed, right? So every statement could not end up in one line. Only one function could end up in one line, right? So in order to perform different functions, you have to just move towards different lines. Okay. So this will take 3 steps ahead. It will move till here. Then again dev. Then step. Should I? No, not step. This means now we need to turn it. Should I turn it rightwards? Will right be fine? Let's check. Then dev steps. How many steps? Dev. Steps. So what it should be like? It should be like you have to move 4 steps ahead. Let's run the program. And we are done. Okay. So we are done with it. So we need to progress on another one. Here we are. So control dev with blocks and collect all items. So it is present over here. It should turn towards what? It should turn towards right or left. It should turn towards right. It should move. Now it should see. It is facing towards this way. Yeah, it's facing towards this way. So it should face towards this way in order to move. So let's go for it. We'll be clicking. We'll be taking which turn? Let's take right turn. Let's click on dev again. I need to take certain steps, and those are 3 numbers. Then I should take which turn? Should I go further? No, I should take one more turn, and that is towards leftwards. Yeah, you can type also. That's particularly up to you. See, you can type it out. So dev. Now what you want? You want to move 2 steps ahead. So step 2 and run. And we are done. So just try to complete it once. Just complete this much. Then we'll be moving further. Or we'll just go through few of the basics of Python. So let's go on with this again. Hopefully you have done it. So now there is a doubt, like now there is a doubt, and that doubt is, should I move? How will I collect this? Initially, where it was in the way to the material, like it is in linear form. I need not to go back. So you have learned one thing. You could have taken the negative steps also. So first of all, you can move forward. So click on div, click on step. So this is the head of div. So it should come over here. So it should cover 4 more steps. Then div should be clicked again. Now it should have to cover the distance from here to here. So how many number of steps will be there? There will be 8 number of steps in opposite directions. So what I'll be doing, I am just going to write -8 in order to reach there. See. So we are done with this. Let's proceed to the next step. So whenever you start with the next level, this will also come. You cannot use turn option. See, what will it do? It will make it turn 90-degree, right? It will not make it turn 180-degree. So just understand that. So whenever you'll come on the another level, you reach the another level, what will happen? You will see these options. They can take these steps. How can it reach? How can it move back? How can it move forward? How can it reach somewhere? So what should be done? So there are few things that can happen now. I have this. So how can I move over here? Where to go first? How to move? So what I'll be doing, should I cover it like that? How can I cover it like that? I cannot, right? Because it is facing this way. It cannot turn this way. How can I make it move this way? So I will be just making it move this way, covering it this way, and coming back this way. So I could not take a displacement. I cannot displace it. I need to cover it properly using the blocks. Okay. So what should I do? I have my div over there. So not in the comment block. I have div over there. I will be clicking over here. I need to take certain steps forward. And those steps are 3 in number. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then either it could turn, see, they both are on same distance. So either it could turn left or either it could turn right. So that's up to it. So let's make it turn right. Always take right direction. So it will reach over here. It need to cover 3 steps. It should do this way. It should come down. It should again go back, obviously. Now it has turned right. So I can take different step. And that is, okay, there was a person who was saying to me, ma'am, can we just use right turning option? So let's check if we can. And you will yourself see the change. Turn. Sorry, I know I can just do it. Turn left. Div dot turn left again. Then it should cover how many steps? It should cover 6 steps. Let's see if it will work. We never know what will work in programming. Let's check. Turn right cannot have an argument. Okay, sorry. So just give me a moment. Okay, I reached overhead, so I need to go back to my previous level, that is level 10. So I was doing what? I was making Dave move. No, there is not any app for Python. So which app you are using for Python? Python is a language, right? Dave.step. So what were we doing? We are making it move 3 steps ahead. We are clicking on Dave again. Then we are turning it rightwards. Then I'm asking it. Okay, I am asking it to take steps in either opposite direction, but we were trying something different. We were going to Dev again. We are asking it to turn. Take how many steps? We're taking 3 steps again. So this goal is has been satisfied. Now I have to move to this level as well. Yeah, what's the issue? Is there any issue with you? So they need to be clicked again. So it has it has occupied this, like it has conquered this particular region. It need to move back. So someone was saying to me, ma'am, can we turn it towards left? Since it's moving towards 90-degree, left again. Yes, Aditya, what's your doubt? You can type in your chat. So then I have to make it move 6 steps ahead. So let's see if we'll face any error over here. This way, and oh wow, this is done. Perfect. So this is the correct logic. Yeah, we can do -6, but this can also be done. So this is, see, programming don't have single approach. It has multiple approach. Okay. So we can come up with a different approach. So that's a very nice idea. Who would have thought that? So this is something we can code a single program in a different manner. Okay. So this is something. The green repeat block, see, it's saying something in the comment. The green repeat block allows the blocks to be executed repeatedly. Okay, you can place the blocks inside the repeat block. So there is no green block actually over here. You can place the blocks inside the repeat block, that is its mouth-like position. The internal code is repeatedly executed. The number of items is determined by the number in the repeat block. So since the repeat block isn't present over here, so we are not doing it with the repeat block, but if it would have present over here, we would come up with the repeat block. We can put our things, we can put the code in the repeat block and it will be executed to the number of times it will explore the item. Okay. So right now, I need to move forward. I need to move leftward, and I need to move forward. Then I have to move towards right, then forward, then towards right, then forward. So I am just saying one thing. If you would have green block over there, so what you can do is you can just write over there, move forward and towards right. So till when it will find it, like 3 times it need to do that. So it will cover all those 3 items present over there. Then what we have to do, it should be turn towards right. Again, I have to click on save. It should take certain steps. 3 in number. If I would have repeat option present over here, so I would have used these two options inside the repeat option. So this thing can occur again and again. So you can run the program in this manner. See, we had just occupied. But what is it saying? You had just gained this because we had not used repeat block. But let me check because it's not present over here. So it's not showing that. There is a person who can be copy and paste. Yeah, you can copy and paste, but it will not lead to your practice. You need to practice out things, no? Just try till there. So we have covered so many blocks. We have covered so many parts. Just try till here. Then we'll move further.